Hi everybody, it's Tracy. Well, I am standing from my stairs down into the room where my scrap corner is. And my scrap space isn't like really extra clean or anything, but I started cleaning up because I am trying to start a new project, but it's like I'm procrastinating and I just can't seem to get anywhere. So I thought, I was just looking around and thinking how different my room is now. And I thought maybe I would do a little room tour. And I mean, it'll just depend on how I feel, whether I will even post this video or not. But I do like to do these room videos for my own records because I'm always changing stuff, and yeah, so I just like to have videos so that I can look back and see how things were and all of that. Okay, so I'm gonna go down the stairs, but I'm gonna cover you so that you don't get dizzy. Okay. Okay, so I'm downstairs, and this is the front room. You walk into the front door, and this is like supposed to be like a formal living room, but we never used it for that. Before I put my stuff in here, it was empty. So I don't exactly have the room totally to myself because people do have to walk through and stuff. But I have a nice chunk of it, and I am very grateful for the space I have. So let me start over here. This is at the end of my belongings, and this is my big shelf, a bookshelf. So up there are my Cricut cartridges, and in the little box I have my Solutions cartridges, the ones that don't have boxes. I have some mini albums, projects that I just display up there. Then I have flowers. Those are leaves and flowers in those big jars. More flowers. These house basically flowers. This is bunches of flowers. Whoops, more flowers. This has not flowers, but like bling, pearls and stuff like that. Okay, go down here. This has more flowers, and then I have some trim in here and more bling in there. Then this is my cardstock. It's in no particular order, just try to put the colors together. And these are little magazine holders that I got from IKEA, and they came plain. You can see right there because I didn't cover that part, so I just covered the front of them with black and white paper and chipboard, bunches and bunches of chipboard in there. These are mat stacks in that container. Down here are more mat stacks in that container, and then all of the little envelopes have collections or just different manufacturer papers. Like this one is a basic gray one, and that one is another basic gray, and this is some Prima. This is the 12 by 12 cardstock that I have in these little cropper hopper holders. Okay, so this is my Clip It Up that I just have stuff on there. I mean, that holds the stuff well. I don't really think it's very, I don't know. It's okay. I just basically don't use that stuff that much. But it works well enough. Okay, so over here I have my glue guns, tape, things like that. I think back there's like some extra scissors and stuff like that. In this little, I don't know what you call this, but I got it from Ross. This container. This is a project a little book project I made. More flowers back there in jars. Drawers here. Stuff like my blades for my cutter. I have some frames in there. Just miscellaneous stuff. And this one, I just have some bling. This is like batteries, receipts, binder rings. Okay. In here, just miscellaneous office supplies, things like that. I have some tags in there, envelopes. Okay, so then get down here, and that is all just paper stacks. Over here I keep my stickles, alcohol inks, just some embellishments in boxes, which I kind of forgot about. So I need to do something with that. And then down here are just, this is another paper pack, just books, like idea books. In here I have plastic bags and paper bags, like for minis or whatever. This is all Tim Holtz stuff, and the stuff that I have out of the package I have in there. More Tim Holtz stuff. Inks, extra inks. Okay, so then you come over here to my island. Now, the last time I did a room tour, I did not have this top set of Jetmax cubes. My island was short, but I got these Jetmax cubes on Thanksgiving this year, and so I made it taller, which is so much better, so much more efficient because I'm tall. So bending over was not really fun. And most of the time when I'm working on this island, I'm standing. I mean, I'm standing all the time. I don't sit over here. Okay, so let's see. Over here, I have my Cricut. And then just a bunch of stuff. Big Bite. This is just a little frame with pictures. This is my spray adhesive. I use it for my slice. And just various things. Cards I finished and didn't put away yet. My gypsy, my tissue box, just a pad, and my Kindle Fire that I got for Christmas that I wanted so badly. And I'm happy I got it. Hubby came through as always. Okay, so over here I have my Xyron. Back there's my jukebox. Xyron refill. This just has like plastic containers and coasters. This has my cinch wires. This is just some various stuff. Canvas, clipboards, more stuff. In here I have my felt. And I have to label that. I like to keep everything labeled, but okay, these are more old wires. I have a ton of those. Here's my cinch. In there are mini albums that I finished, and the same in here in that container. I just have some pads of paper over there. Okay. So now over here, I have, on top here, I have my Cuddle Bug. This is my Making Memories carousel that I have, like, this stuff that I use. As you can see what it is in there. This is my second ATG gun. This ATG gun has the acid-free tape. So I use that for actual scrapbooking. The other one that I have, I use it for cards and just stuff that I don't need acid-free for. Just have some stuff in there. Okay, so what do we have over here? In these little containers, I have more trim, more bling, brads and stuff. In here is my spray, like Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. That's what I have. I only have one Lindy's that I actually won in a give. Well, I have 3 Lindy's that I won. What am I talking about? I won these in a giveaway. But I just have those because I have all of this Glimmer Mist that I haven't used up. And to me, it just doesn't make any sense to buy any more until I use that stuff up. And what's this? Oh, that's Distress Stain. And just, you know, various things in there. Here is where I keep my Spellbinders storage. I did a video on this like many months ago, and I have my Spellbinders in there. But I also keep the packaging that it comes in too. That's my Cuddlebug plates. These are my larger dies. You know, the long one, Sizzix dies. And then in all 4 of, well, no, this one has, these are both filled with texture, you know, embossing plates. Yeah, that one, and these are the texture plates. And then this is all Sizzix dies. These are all Sizzix dies. This too. Okay, so we'll just move over here. More paper stacks, and then here's my page map books, idea books. These are albums that have been completed. One of them I'm not totally done with. So those are 12 by 12 albums. This has my lace on a spool, trim, ribbon, stuff like that. That's on the spool. This is all lace and trim that's not on the spool. This has ribbon. This is a mess, but that's all ribbon. These are charms in here, wood pieces in here, and pictures in here. Okay, so we'll go over here. These two I have Valentine's Day things in. Yeah. It's my chair, which I think I'll sit in to show you the rest. So here I have my stamps, and this is how I store my stamps. I have them in these binders, and so I just stuck the little image papers they came with there, and then I have them all on these stamp pages, which I cannot think of the name of it, but I think it's by Easy Mount. But anyway, you get the idea. So that's how I store my stamps. So I have one for my Greeting Farm, one for my, these are Greeting Farm Cheeky and the Creeper Cruise. This is miscellaneous, just different unmounted stamps. these are my Magnolia stamps. And this is my digital stamps. Little book I made. Okay, so down here I just have more idea books. This is kind of like just miscellaneous stuff. These are my stamp blocks. More miscellaneous stuff. Oh, I should take this out before I forget about it. I was looking for some tissue paper, and there it is. Okay, so this has mostly like paint stuff, paint brushes, just different stuff like that. Nothing important. These down here are all different adhesives. More adhesives. Yeah. Adhesives. And more adhesives in there. Okay. So now over here, so when I sit, I'm sitting in my chair, so this is how everything over here is just really close to me because this is my desk. I'm turning, you know. And so this is the stuff I keep here are things that I use all the time. So anyway, in this one, I have just a pin cushion, and I have some slice cartridges, my glass mat, my Slice Elite that I just got because I got it a few weeks ago when they were $19.99 at Michael's, and all of the cartridges were $2. So I've used it a little bit, but not much. I have to get into it. So yeah, so this is like all of my slice stuff in here, my cartridges and all that stuff. This I think is empty, yeah, and this is just slice instructions. These I have to put away. I got these at not Big Lots, Tuesday morning, and this is tape. It looks like the score tape. I don't know if it's anything like score tape, but I'm going to try it. I tried a little bit and it seemed fine, but I'll have to use it on a project. I don't know. Has anybody ever heard of this? Fusion? Okay, so this drawer is kind of empty. Aha, an empty drawer. And I just have, what is this? My raffia stuff and some ribbon and my, what are these called? Prisma markers that I don't really use anymore, but I'm not throwing them away. I may need them one day. This shelf here is where I keep my laptop when I'm not using it. And this, I just put whatever I need there. It's kind of empty right now. And then in here, I have glitter. Anything that has to do with glitter. And yeah, mainly glitter, but apparently I have some Snow Tex in there too, and triple thick and all that. And in here, I have my water-soluble pastels, which I haven't used in forever. And what's that? Oh, pencils, colored pencils. And these here are just colored images that I've colored, which I need to look in there. Sorry for the squeaking. I really need to look in there and use some of that stuff. And down there are just my magazines. Okay? So over here, I have, these are my Magnolia magazines and some other magazine I have there, but this is really supposed to be for my Magnolia magazines. Just a chipboard book. These are embellishments like breads and the little stick embellishments by Recollections that I just put in there. And then this big one, that's more breads. And down here, these are my Copic refills. This is my Eileen's gun, glue gun. And this thing really works nicely. So I don't know why I don't hardly use it. Probably because there's nothing wrong with my other glue guns and they're out and easy to get to. See, I don't know. But I need to use this more. What do I have here? Okay, so these are like card bases that I haven't even used yet. I got those when they were 50% off at Hobby Lobby. But they're thin. See, for my cards, I use paper tray ink for my card bases, so I'm used to thick card bases, and these are really flimsy. Not to say I won't use them. I'm sure I will. I'll just have to like layer a lot to give them some bulk. Envelopes, and yeah, these are all envelopes. Then I have here, this is my Canon selfie printer, and I love this thing. I keep it in there, and it's easy to pull out and print things when I need to. It's a small printer, and it prints 4x6 photos that you can make them wallet size and really small, so they're really good for mini albums. And then that's the cartridges for them. That. And then down there is just some paper. That's my Nina paper and some other chipboard back there. This here is my Cricut Create. This has all my Cricut and Gypsy things in it, cords and all that. What's down there? Back there is just like embossing stuff, embossing powders in those little tins. Okay, and of course you see my jumble of cords there. And over here I have my So Easy. These are just like winter paper, Christmas paper, different collections, and I really need to get into that because it probably has good stuff in there that I haven't even seen in a while. Okay, so now we're at my table. Well, I'll go under the table. So under the table is more of those little boxes, and I have my chipboard, and that's my autumn box. And down here, under here are mainly all of this is punches. More punches. More punches. And this here has some Sizzix dies in it. This has just miscellaneous stuff in it. See some Jolly Ranchers down there. And then I have my label maker stuff in there, my circle cutter, just various things. The bottom one has a bunch of punches in it. Okay. Don't mind my messy floor. Obviously, it needs vacuuming. So yeah, these are just stamps here. Wood-mounted stamps, unmounted stamps, more stamps. Over here in these little tins, I used to keep my Tim Holtz ink, but I have ribbon in there now. More stamps. That's my Slice hands-free kit that I got for $11.99. These are all stamps in here. That's seasonal ribbon. Got Christmas paper there. In here are all four of these are just punches. Okay, so that's what's under my table. Okay, so I'll bring you over here, and this is just a little cart that I just have various things. Like right here, that's my scraps, and I have some Stampin' Up books, junk journal, just stuff, books, this thing, various miscellaneous stuff. In here I have some duct tape, my stamp thing, this is my Glimmer Mist box, these are things like note cards, and I haven't seen these in a while. Guess I should do something with it. And these are just pictures. Alright. So let me take you up on my wall. Okay. So these are just my shelves. And that shelf just has displays of mini albums and projects. Okay. Up here are all boxes, and it says alterables, and those in there are wooden or paper mache things, like those little balsa boxes and just different things like that are in those boxes. And then the my cards, I have finished cards up there in those 3 boxes. Okay. Then over here I just have stuff displayed. This here, these came with my my page map books, and they have different sketches, and I just put them there. And my punch catalog I have here. So every time I get a new punch, I punch it out and I put it there. Dang, see, I went messing with stuff. And now everything's falling. Alright. So yeah. My initials, my little shelf with some projects there. There's my mommy. And some cards that I'm just displaying. Okay. And yeah. So that's my little magnetic board. There's my banner. And in these things here, what do I have? Oh, these are eyelets. Eyelets are in there. It's the same too. Eyelets. And this here is just miscellaneous stuff. I have my stapler. These are like instructions books because I don't throw them away. This is my small cutter. These are my little work mats, my brayer, my other cutter that works fine, just haven't used it. And yeah, there's my calendar, little birdhouse. Yeah, okay. So I'll show you my desk now. There's my laptop. Over here I keep my scoreboard and more cutting mats, and this little foam thing I sometimes stamp on. And then in here is like, what is that? Oh, those are like digital stamps in there, I believe. Just different kinds of papers, basically, that I stamp on. Except for this. This is some of my paper tray ink paper that I keep over here for cards. Just various stuff. And just in there, it's just various stuff. Nothing of importance, really. That's my camera. I have some stickles back there, some baby wipes, just stuff like that. These are my, I keep my, for my Tim Holtz ink, I have them all separated like this. So each ink has its own little applicator. And that's all back there. Okay. So up here, I keep my inks. These are my little cat's eye inks in there. Down on the bottom part of it are just a few jewelry findings. That's my postal scale. That's my iPod dock. Just a few stamps that I've been working with. Some cards that I finished that I need to put away. Then in that little crate I have my cutters. Yeah. And then, of course, lamp. And behind here, I just stick things that I've been working with last in there. And so these are like my Valentine's or heart punches. And so those will be coming out soon. As soon as I'm totally done with Valentine's Day stuff, I'll put them back where the other punches are. Okay. And so behind my sign, I have, now see, these little metal things are the inside of my Tim Holtz holder, the holder that for these inks. And I just thought that the whole tin, I had 2 tins, they were just taking up too much space. And it wasn't very efficient because every time I needed ink, I would have to open it. I'd have to move one tin out from in front of the other. So I decided to just take out the little dividers. That's what I did. And I just put the ink in there. And now it's so much easier to just get to whatever ink I want. And so I have all of my inks label. Okay, so this here, I just have stuff on my desk that I have been messing around with lately, and these here are just my I have tape, my reading glasses. They're not real. Well, these I got from the dollar store, and these things help me to see little stuff like this. I cannot read teeny tiny writing, but if I use those dollar store reading glasses, I can. And yeah, I have been to the eye doctor for my checkups, and he says that I don't really need any glasses, any real glasses. That's just a waste of money because my eyesight is not that bad. So if I can get by with teeny tiny writing with dollar store glasses, then that's fine. But anyway, different subject. So yeah, I just have more stuff here. Look at this. One of these days, I should do a video on items that I have bought that I think now, why did I even bother? And this is one of them, the iRock. It's a great tool, but it is a tool that I have not used. I just don't use it. So it's just there. Okay, and there's my heat gun back there. My light. Over here is where I keep my crocodile. In those drawers just has various stuff. Just little things in there. Over here I got this little rack. I got this from Walmart in the bathroom section for $7, and I thought that was a really good deal. And I really like it because basically what I put here are things that I either plan on using, or they might be new stuff that I just haven't put away. Just, it's a catch-all, basically. Okay, so this is my little carousel. This black one I got from Hobby Lobby, which I really love. And so this just has all of my most used items. Okay. Over here I have my what is this thing called? Spinner. And then up here I have my Copic markers. And what these things are that hold my Copic markers, these are flatware holders. They're wood. They come in just plain unfinished wood from IKEA. And I just painted them black, and that's what I hold my markers in. And they're very inexpensive. I don't remember how much they were, but they were super inexpensive. I got the idea from somebody on YouTube a long time ago. It's been over a year, and I have never been able to remember her name or her YouTube account. So I don't know who to give credit for that. It wasn't my idea. I just did what she did. One of these days, I hope I find her again. So if you are watching, then please just inbox me and let me know who you are. Okay, so let's see. I think that I showed you everything on my desk. This is just junk that I'm messing around with. I am trying to make a Valentine's Day mini album. Yes, I'm trying. I'm not getting very far. I don't know what is with me lately, but I don't know. Hopefully I'll use these on it. But anyway, yeah. So that is it. Yeah. So I think that you have an idea of what my little space looks like. And so do I. So thank you all so much for watching, and if you have any questions, then of course feel free to ask. And have a great day. Bye bye.